Now with Today Food, perhaps you've heard that there's kind of a big football game going on this weekend, and we have some ideas to feed all those hungry fans you'll be watching with. So here to help us out is Siri Daly, Carson's better half.
She's the best Daly.
She's the best Daly and author of Seriously Delicious. Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for having me.
It's nice to have
Thanks
you
for
here.
being here. This is a fun take on pigs in a blanket.
Exactly. So I call them footballs in a blanket because they're a little more robust. And I went to college in Wisconsin, so brats, as we call them, we're huge. But you know, if you don't want to use brats, you can use Italian sausage.
Okay.
You can use a regular hot dog, whatever you want. Andouille sausage would be good too. But these are brats, and we're just going to cook them on a grill according to the packaging. It's you know, like usually around 15 minutes.
Okay.
And you can also buy pre-cooked brats just to make it even more simple.
That's what you.
That's probably.
Yes.
I've never seen an actual uncooked.
Yes, we were just talking about that. They are, So here they are already grilled. I'm going to cut them up into little 1-inch pieces, chunks. And then this is butter puff pastry that you want to thaw out ahead of time. And this is a fun step because you can get, like your kids involved.
Yeah.
It's very simple. You just want to roll them up. And then you want to try rolling a couple, Dylan?
Sure.
And then you place them seam side down on a baking sheet. And then we're going to just brush the tops with some egg wash. And then, of course, my favorite thing in the world is everything bagel seasoning.
Oh, yeah, mine too.
You can put it on everything.
And what's great is the brat's already cooked, so you're just kind of making it puffy.
Right, so it just gives it a little crunch.
Oh, very nice.
And then, you're going to bake these in the oven until they get all, nice and puffy and golden.
And you have sauce.
And then, this is like a creamy mustard sauce. So mayo, very simple, some Dijon mustard, and then some honey.
That sauce is delicious, by the way.
Yeah, it's just like, I think with the smokiness of the brats, it's a nice kind of accompaniment.
I do love this sauce. Sometimes I'll just grill up kielbasa and dip it in a sauce like this.
I love a kielbasa.
Right. Yeah. Are you guys like a mustard or ketchup when it comes to
I'm more of
hot dogs? Or
mustard.
I'm a mustard guy.
Okay, yeah, me too.
I'm a mustard relish.
Ketchup on my fries,
Your
though.
burger sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can I dig in here?
Yes, please do.
Nobody eating.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
What is happening?
Difficult. Later, my husband's going to be like, I saw when you took that bite on TV.
Oh, this is
my God.
So now we're going to make patty melt sliders, right? They're so good.
I can't wait for that.
Is that your first brat? I'm so happy to be here for this moment.
So up my it's so in my
You've never had a bratwurst in your life?
I guess not. Sorry. Okay, on to the next thing. I'm wasting your time.
Now we're going to make a patty melt slider, and first I'm just going to make this. You know when you hear like people say special sauce, like secret sauce, it's usually just something like this: mayo, ketchup, more Dijon, and then relish. That simple.
That sounds amazing.
Secret,
and everyone's like, what is the sauce? So there you go.
Whatever could this be?
Exactly. So now for the patty melts, usually a patty melt is like caramelized onions, and usually you have it on like toast, but we're going to make it on Hawaiian bread. So here are some onions that have been kind of slowly cooking, just a white or a yellow onion. My tip, I like to do this. You don't have to do this. If you like them a little sweeter, I add a little balsamic.
Oh.
And it just kind of,
Like a
this is like a balsamic glaze.
Okay.
Just makes them really caramely and delicious. Then you'll remove that in the same pan. We're going to add our ground beef.
Okay, thank you.
Again, if you want, you could do ground turkey, you could do ground chicken, but come on, it's the Super Bowl.
So you're using ground beef. Is that like a fattier ground beef too?
Yeah, I like the maybe 80-20 or And then to this, you want to brown that. I add a little bit of garlic powder stuck to the turf over here, and then Worcestershire. Spell that.
Worcestershire.
Okay, good. And then once that's all cooked, all we do is assemble. So I like to use Hawaiian sweet rolls.
I love a Hawaiian roll.
You could use any sort of slider roll. Like a really fun tip is keep them intact and just use a serrated knife and cut it all at once. Much easier to bake. So then we're just going to assemble. So we'll put on our ground beef on one side. We'll put the sauce on the other. I like to use Swiss cheese just because it's a traditional patty melt cheese, but you could use anything. You could use Munster.
It's like a little tater. It's so good.
So that is for the top. So once we're all done, you see the beauty shot has onions, like granulated onions. Yeah. And then you're gonna cover these when you put it in the oven so that they don't brown up too much on the tops, and cook them for like 15-20 minutes.
You know what makes this even better? The bottom is like so crispy.
Yes.
Siri, we know it's your birthday, and we like to celebrate around here. So we have a special guest for you.
Oh!
You know,
birthday.
You know this guy?
Hello, America. How are you? I brought you some flowers.
How did you get here?
Yeah, I live here. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You know, she's 50 today, so it's a big one.
Stop
So
that.
cheers.
Stop.
Siri, grab your beers, everybody. Cheers.
This is a big surprise because Carson usually leaves the second the show is
Well,
over.
he told me he had a shoot.
I do, as a matter of fact, but your cooking segments are like 14 minutes long at this hour. Mine are quicker.
By the way, when Siri
true.
comes, we like to allot extra time because she's that special.
Oh,
Thank
that was
you,
nice.
guys.
Happy birthday, Bingo.
Thank you.
How was the food?
Try some. It's good.
You should get in on this. Make sure.
Oh, and that whole bit about you use balsamic, that's, you don't do that. To me.
All right, okay.
We don't
Who
even,
invited him?
we don't even own balsamic. I mean,
the QR code.
oh, when I'm at home, I just Uber Eats.
Scan the QR code to get these recipes. Set up your free account. Make sure you try this out. Balsamic vinegar and all.
Cheers,
We'll be right back.
everybody. Happy birthday, Bingo!